Alright, we're back. Okay, I put the other 2x4 in here so it's all even now. Okay, we got 20 more spokes, 10 here, all the nipples. So now we're going to do the same thing this way that we did before, except this time I'm going to do it easier. I'm going to start on the inner row first and not the outer row. That way I can do them one at a time without a problem. So basically the same thing before. You put a spoke in there, we'll see where we're at. I'm going to start on the bottom. See, it's kind of tight going in that way. Kind of tight that way, but it goes in either way. Okay, you run it through. Sit right there. Okay, now you got to determine where you want to go with this thing. We go this way. See how it lines up right with that hole? Pretty nice. Go the other direction. It lines up with that hole pretty nice too, except that hole's going the wrong direction. See, that nipple's going that way. Wrong, it's going the wrong direction. Whereas this one over here, when you go around, it's going the correct direction. So that means this spoke goes this way and not that way. How much of an idiot would you be to do it wrong? You'd be surprised. I've seen some pretty unique stuff out there. The worst one, you had a cross 4 on one side and a cross 3 on the other side. Pattern. It was weird. The nipples are like that far out. I don't even know how you put it together. He was having issues. He had a lot of issues. You find a sweet spot where this goes in. These threads are not happy with each other. There we go. Got a little bit of a burr on there. Okay, so we already got the pattern worked out. You want like that. Boom, boom, boom. Now you can do one at a time. Let's go like I'm doing. Just put them in, let them lay. It's easy to put them in now before the other spokes are in the way. So let's just do it right like this. You notice I'm not forced and put them in the rim. I just kind of rotate the spokes until they fit in there where they belong. Okay, that's all of them. Now I can put these 10 spokes in right now. Or I come around in here and put the top row in. Go like that. It doesn't matter because they lay in a pattern on top of each other. So if you want to put all the spokes in right now, you can. If you want to do them one at a time, you can. If you want to put half of them in, you can do half. Whatever you want to do. The pattern's already set, so you just can't mix the pattern up. This particular rim wanted this pattern, so that's why everything fits together pretty straight and easy. Okay. All the spokes are laying up on there where they're supposed to be. You don't need a bunch of tape or zip ties or a bunch of sweating and banging and cussing. You don't need to do all that. Now if you put the bottom one in first, it's a little bit harder to do. It's easier to put the top one in first so it doesn't bind on everything else. Now one problem I got here though is dumbass put the spokes in the same way all the way around. So they're supposed to go this other way. Who caught that? See, the bottom row is going that way, the top row. No, the top row has to go this way. See how it lines up over here? Top row in the other direction, dumbass. Okay. Much better. So like I said, you can come up and do the bottom one if you want first. You just have to lift up these two here to get them out of the way. But you can do it that way. Or just put the top row in and then do the one underneath it. Whatever works for you. Or you can do them together. You can do two at a time if you want. You bring the top and the bottom up together. So this is the bottom one right here. You can bring it right up and do it right now. Find the other one. The other one's going to be in there somewhere. It's right over here. There's the other bottom one. Where's the top one at? The top ones are laying right on top. They're right on top of the bottom, I just didn't see them. And you just go like that. And right now the spokes are close. Okay, those are all done. So, so you can do it like that. Or actually you can just do all the tops and work around that direction. It's kind of the way I like doing it. See how much quicker it is? They're all doing the same thing every time. It goes pretty quick, see? When it gets to be inconvenient leaning over too far, then you come back and pick up the other ones over here. And you come back and do the other ones. The ones you missed. They're just sitting down inside the spokes there. They're laying on the other ones, so they're not crossed over everything, so they're all there. So it's all nice and clean. Alright, so whichever way you want to do it works. Me, I'm going to pick them up and get to where I can get to them easier. It doesn't matter where you start in the pattern. The spokes are laying right here. This one here is going to be pulled over a little bit. So I'm right in the middle here. I just started right in the middle. Doesn't matter. So you don't force the nipple, you just get to where it works. So I'm going to do a pair of them here together. So whatever works for it, doesn't really matter. Spoke had a burr on it. As long as you put the spoke in the correct hole, it doesn't matter where you start at. Like I said, the other spoke just lays there, sitting down there flat out of the way. The other spoke's just laying there. It's the last one in the pattern. It's not hooked up. It's just laying down there. You just pick it up, boom, right there. Oh, this one's not done either. I didn't even see it because it's laying right on top. It looked like it was already done. So, like so you can bring that one up and do that one. If you want to do the top one first, you can do that one. You want to go over and do one of these other ones, there's one hanging right down here. You can bring it right up, put it in. Same deal, you want to do the top one. It doesn't matter. They're all just sitting there. Not overlapped. It's just, you just got to put all the holes in. Everything's lined up. You just got to put everything together. So we have a loose one on top. Let's get that first. We're running out of nipples, so. We're running out of nipples. Must be running out of spokes too. Must be the last two over here. There it goes. Okay, I'm out of nipples. Looks like I'm out of spokes too. Just put your hands in there and feel if there's any loose ones down in there. If there's anything in between the fans in there, you can stick your finger, you'll feel them hanging down. There's nothing there. We still got room for the hub to center up, which means we're not binding. It's in the center, which is good. We use the correct pattern, so it's all centered still nice. It's not, you know, way the hell over here, going doom, doom, doom like that when you rotate it. And it can go up or down. I can hold it. So it's still loose.